Dennis Kugle, who is hot off the airplane having returned from vacation just to be with all of us this evening. I'm sure he would have stayed 2 or 3 more weeks, but to get this award was so meaningful. He was a colleague of mine when I served as alder. Dennis was alder from 2004 to 2012, serving 5 terms in that capacity. Served on the Public Works Committee from 94 to 2004, putting in 10 years, a decade of service for Public Works. Served on, which was one of the important committees. We have too many committees, I'm the first to admit, but committees are the ones who really make things happen because they're the ones focused on the parks. They're the ones focused on Public Works. They're the ones who really take charge on the elements that make a city great. And the one thing when I came into this role was something that I was uncomfortable with was we all know the history of Winnequa Park Shelter and some of the difficulties that occurred during that. So I wanted to make sure under my watch we weren't going to have something like that happen, but I didn't know how to do that, so I created a facilities committee and where we brought professionals who served in the trades, electricity, plumbing, construction, to kind of look over the shoulder of the small staff that we have to ensure that we didn't misuse tax dollars and we got the projects we dreamed of. And so Dennis was one of the charter members of that facilities committee, and I can't thank you and everyone who's served and continues to serve in that committee. We haven't had any of those problems. We've had challenges along the way, but because of the professionalism of this group, we have always conquered and made sure we're doing things efficiently, cost-effectively, and we have the most beautiful facilities of any city in Dane County. Dennis also served on the Plan Commission until most recently, from May 2012 to 2016, the Scary Commission. If you ever had to appear before Plan Commission, get ready. Nothing's easy before plans. God help me if I ever needed a sign in my life, because they know to the millimeter where that sign's going to be, and they make sure this city has continuity and a look and feel and a professionalism and a caliber of quality that I'm just amazed. And there's been times over the last 6 years, little behind baseball here, where I'd sit in those meetings and just go, oh my God, John Menard is going to take his Menard and say, catch you later, we're out of Monona. And lo and behold, John Menard would go and say, I don't like it, but we're committed to doing it your way. So we have a Menards unlike any other. We have a Walmart unlike any other. And it's because of our Plan Commission and the professionalism and the passion that they bring to how they keep Monona being constructed. So a key player of all that was Mr. Dennis Kugle. So Dennis, please come up. Congratulations. And anyone who comes up, you have ample opportunity to speak, but Will asked me to remind, this is being televised once again to the millions of viewers of Monona Media on YouTube, so don't say anything about Nancy that you don't want the world, because it's going to Ireland tonight too. So.
Let me have that. Do I get as much time as Bob? No, thank you, Bob. When I got the note, I was in Florida. We spent 3 months in Florida, just got back, and first thing I said to Nancy is, boy, they must be running out of people to give these awards to, because I really appreciate it. We moved to Monona in 1981. We had a choice of buying a home on the north side of Madison or Monona, and we lucked out and we bought a home on Dean Avenue in Monona. That was in 1981, so almost 40 years ago. We had 2 wonderful kids there. They're both now married, and they both actually live in the area. They blessed us with 2 great granddaughters in the last year and a half, so I couldn't be happier to be staying in Monona. You know, the committees are one thing, but there's just a whole lot of other things to get active in this community on. And the things I look back on are the 8 years I coached baseball basketball and soccer in this town, and working the 4th of July festival, chili cook-off. Those are the kind of things that really bring the community together. And it's great to have, and the schools are wonderful. Both our kids went through school, got a great education, safe streets, clean city. I can't say enough good things about Monona, and I just love living here, and we have no intentions of moving.
Congratulations.